up, Bloody Nerdigans? This is the one and only Packer Girl 89 of Nerdigans Inc. Today's Manga Nerdigan live reaction video is going to be for Sirens Won't Sing For You chapters 5 through 11. But before I get into this recap and live reaction, we are at war with YouTube's algorithm, and it is slowly but surely killing my channel. And in order to defeat this algorithmic beast, we need you to please hit that like, share, and subscribe buttons. And because, of course, this channel, let alone this video, are not sponsored. And nah, we ain't sponsored by Shueisha, and nah, we ain't sponsored by Manga Plus. And considering how much we promote Manga Plus on this channel, it's kind of surprising, right? But if you love what we're doing and want to help keep me, my adorable Bubba kitty, who's somewhere around here, hopefully being a good kitty, and this operation literally alive and kicking, so we can keep bringing you more anime and manga content, whether it be news, analysis, or live reactions like this one. Feel free to hit up our Cash App and PayPal. Links are in the description box below, as well as the link to our Patreon where we are doing our anime live reaction content, because unlike YouTube, where we constantly have to worry about getting a copyright strike for showing anything on the screen, well, Patreon, we don't have to worry about that. So we can have our full setup of the anime and manga side by side and have the audio to boot, which is not only great for busting a botch localization or two, but it's great for when we cover anime original content like, say, Dragon Ball Daima, which we cover in both the sub and the dub. And the more views and subscribers we get on Patreon, the more anime we'll cover. And hell, if you're a $10 patron, you get to choose the series we cover as well. And there's a stacked winter anime season coming to a close and more on the way. So please check out our Patreon. The link is in the description box below. So we're starting off this batch of chapters with the beginning of demi-human sheriff training. So let's get into chapter 5 first, see what's in store for us today. However, there's one thing you shouldn't forget. Remember that our job as demi-human sheriffs is to help people. That means you've got to be an ally to both humans and demi-humans. Even more important than one's strength in a fight. Well then, let's get ready to start. Their job is to be allies to both humans and demi-humans. After learning the correct mindset, Toa-chan has some thoughts. This is your GPS for sending out a distress signal. Make sure you don't take it off during the test. Is there anyone who doesn't have one yet? I have a personal rule that I try to follow every day, that I will never ignore anyone I see who's in trouble. Yeah! At first I was only imitating my darling Shibuya-kun, but now it's become a normal part of my life. The reason I decided to become a demi-human sheriff was all for Shibuya-kun, but being an ally to justice seems like such a cool job. Is this actually the perfect job for me? Plus I could be with Shibuya-kun. Please take your GPS devices. Oh, hang on, Shibuya-kun? What's up with those dark circles? Oh god, I got restless knowing that you were going to take the test, so I stayed up late to finish my own work and asked to help out here today. There's nothing I could do to help during the test, but I wanted to at least be nearby. Aww. No way! Shibuya-kun seriously does like me. Do I look that tired? Oh, sorry, do I really look that tired? I've got to do my best. Shibuya-kun said he wants to become someone strong enough to be with me, but I also want to become someone strong enough to be with him too. I love this. Ready, set, go. Here we go. Do you need any help? I, great and mighty, shall be the one to resolve all your problems. No, let me help. Demi-human sheriff here. Free consultation for anyone who needs help. Don't worry. Leave everything to me. Oh. So this is the practical test. This village is full of people who are injured or people who need help. I've just got to decide whose plea for help I want to accept. If I don't act quickly, they'll all be taken. Hey, mister, help me, please. Help me look for my Hanako. But isn't Hanako just a cat? I'm sorry, but there are others out there who might need my help more. Plus, I doubt I'll get many points for looking for a cat. I'm really sorry, dude. He's gonna lose points for that. What? Aw. What should I do? He won't stop crying. This is all just an act, right? He's not really in trouble, and this is all for the test, right? Like that guy just said, I doubt looking for a cat will get me many points. I feel bad for him, but, oh, want me to help? Really? Oh, yeah. If I want to be with Shibuya-kun, then I've got to pass this test. Do you remember where you saw her last? The shrine back there. But I'm sure that Shibuya-kun would never turn his back on someone in this situation. Nope. If I become the kind of person who ignores someone who's crying, even if it's for a test, then I don't deserve to be with Shibuya-kun. Ooh! She's giving him a piggyback ride! We're going to do a super dash to find Hanako-chan. Hold on tight. Wow, she agreed to help with such a trivial issue. She's probably not thinking about her points. She must be really kind. Takanashi-san, I love you! Ah! But this is a test. I can't simply give points for good intentions. The more difficult the task, the higher the points. That I can't change. But it would be boring if I didn't reward some good deeds. Mm-hmm. This is where you saw her, right? Do you have Hanako-chan's picture with you? Whoa, despite her name, this cat doesn't look very Japanese. I'm sure this request for help is worth some points. I should hurry up and find her. Then I can gather up as many points as possible. That's right. We've got to give good kids the reward they deserve. Of course, whether this is a reward or not is up to her. What is that? Oh, no. Oh, my God, the Headless Horseman! It's a headless horse! Instead of a cat, a headless horseman. What the fuck? They're both headless, though! This is so wild. All right, let's get to Chapter 6. In this upcoming practical test, you'll be facing demi-humans in a real fight. One natures can't be changed, but this is an emergency. Every one of your opponents is a demi-human sheriff on active duty, so your life won't be in danger. Rest assured, you are safe. Oh my God. However, in order to make the scenarios as real as possible, all examiners have permission to push you to the limit with their attacks. What exactly do you mean by to the limit? Examiners are allowed to inflict minor injuries that can be easily healed. This includes fractures, burns, and flesh wounds. Oh my God, fractures? Easy peasy, right? So don't think of this as a test and fight like your life depends on it. When fighting a pro is unavoidable. Oh my God, what the heck is that demi-human? A headless man and a horse? Wait, I think I've seen something like this in a manga. Isn't that a Dohan? A Dohan is basically a headless man dressed as a knight who rides a headless horse and carries his own head. Dude, I love learning new things from manga. Yeah! I'm not sure why, but he gives me the creeps. I fought 2 demi-humans up until now. Both times I was so determined to protect Shibuya kind I didn't feel any fear. But this Dullahan is different from those other demi-humans. I can feel it in my gut. There's something ominous about them. Meow, keys! Meow. Oh, that's Hana. Oh, the blood's boiling up there. Ah, Hanako! Wait, Hanako? No! Don't eat the key! Don't eat the key! Wait, unhand that key. I did it again. I jumped into action without thinking. You saw me? Ooh! No, you dare tell me to wait? What a pathetic warning. I'm a Doyan, Hanasuke Tarada. Oh my God! We fought. It was first run wild and second run wild. The famous rampaging horse of Shizuka. That's me. Ta-da! Oh my God! This guy's really weird. Why did he have to destroy the shrine? Hang on, now that I look at you, you're just a kid. It's my policy not to lay a hand on kids. My bad. I'm a good adult after all. I hate it when people look at me when I'm eating so much that it makes me want to kill them. But you're a kid, so I'll let you off the hook. Scram. If you go now, I'll forget I ever saw you. No! Huh? That cat, Hanako is this kid's precious kitty. Please give her back. And hey, what do you mean by meal? Oh, exactly what it sounds like. We don't devour the life force of others. So I'm going to eat this cat. No! Leave the kitty alone! Why are you looking at me like that? I'm selling for a cat instead of eating humans or demi-humans, you know. You should be patting me on the back. Or do you think I should starve to death? You eat meat and fish, don't you? It's not like I chose to be born like this with an instinct and nature I never wanted. And you want to tell me it's a crime for me to eat? What do you say to that, demi-human sheriff? I also have someone I want to eat, but I know I can't. In my heart, I don't want to, but when I smell his blood, I feel as ravenous as if I hadn't eaten for days. He looks like the most delicious meal in the world to me. Resisting that is very, very hard, but I made a choice. I want to spend my life with him. So I chose not to eat him. Yeah, motherfucker, you can just choose not to eat a key. Ignoring a kid who's crying in front of you and deciding to eat their cat isn't a matter of instinct. It's a choice for you to make. Yes! Get him! If you need something to eat, then let me help you find a way without causing any tears. So please don't eat Hanako-chan. You get 100 points. What? Sick, that's the best answer I've heard so far. You got guts. I like that. I forgot this was just a test. Here I was getting emotional. How embarrassing. I'm going to give you a perfect score and see you pass the test. But my role this time is the demi-human who refuses to listen to good sense. So, no! If you want this kitty, then you better come and get her. Save the kitty! Oh, kitty looks so cute. Oh my God. Without strength, her words mean nothing. Show me how much you mean it with brute force, Sheriff. All right, let's see. Let's see if she can do this. So we're at chapter 7. You scoundrel! How dare you go up and dig up everyone's fields? I won't let any bad deeds slip by, even small ones. Blowing your own trumpet is important, but I got lucky. This is perfect. Not too hard, not too easy. I'll keep collecting points with these not too hard requests, and that's how I'll become a sheriff. It's time to run wild! A dynamic game of tag. The kitty looks so cute. I can't. What was that? Whoa, now that's fast. She's kind of cute, too. Mom, what are you doing? What, these? I'm cutting, wing slits into your school uniform. I thought we weren't supposed to unfurl our wings outside. Yes, you're right, but you never know when you'll be in a pinch. If you ever find yourself in danger, don't hesitate to use your wings. Remember that with our wings, we're almost impossible to catch. Get him! Hey, look at you. You're pretty fast, aren't you? But still not fast enough to catch me, because I'm the fastest sheriff around. I stampede with godlike speed. No one can catch me. Oh, this guy's really getting on my nerves. I know I'd punch him in the face, too. I'm pretty darn fast, too. But, stop sending all those splinters flying. It's dangerous. But he actually is super fast. I can't catch up to him at all. I have the replica of those handcuffs I got before the test. If I can get them on him, he should stop. Well, they're not the same as the real ones, but you've got to restrain your opponents. I've got to at least stop that horse. Otherwise, I'll never get those handcuffs on. I'm impressed with that little siren. She's managing to keep up with Taranikun. I never knew that sirens could fly so fast. Me neither. Sirens are just so rare in the first place. You know about their special ability, right? It's why they avoid revealing their identities if at all possible. We hardly have any data on them at the Sheriff's Bureau. I can't believe she's here taking the test. Times sure have changed, haven't they? How wonderful. Could it be that Takanashi-san is actually way stronger than I thought? Yep. I like her, so I didn't want to get her involved in any danger. The thought of her ending up like my parents was more frightening than death itself. I assumed that I'd need a certain status and strength to be able to protect Takanashi-san. It was just an assumption. So maybe even someone like me could spend the rest of their life with Takanashi-san? We should work hard together. While I'm training, you just have to support me, okay? You can do it, Takanashi-san! Yes! A flimsy attack like that won't even scratch me. Come on, don't hold back. Easy for him to say when it's impossible to get close to him like this. If this keeps up, I'll spend this whole test playing tag. I gotta do something. Oh, these splitters are so annoying. I can hardly see a thing. What's up? You giving up already? After seeing you fight, I realize that your power is most intense when you focus your range on a single point. If only you can manage rapid fire. I'll never give up. I'm gonna become someone good enough to be with Shibuya-kun. Yes! Got Takanashi! What the? I'll become strong because I know it's for you. Aw, power of love, man. All right, chapter 8. Here we go. As soon as he slows down, get him! What the? Save the kitty! She made a dive at me in this chaos? Why would you do something so crazy? I can do it. I'll become someone who deserves to be with Shibuya-kun. I'll be good enough to be with my darling Shibuya-kun. Forever and ever, I swear that from now on, we'll be together. Yes! She got him. Hanako, I'm so happy you're safe. Thank you, miss. Hey, you're all good here. Go on to your next challenge. Catching me isn't a guarantee that you'll pass the test, but since you caught me, you'll get a lot of points. Duh. Still, you beat me, so there's no way you can fail. I won't forgive you if you do. Yes, sir. Aww. It's crazy that a newbie stopped my gallop. Man, she's got insane motivation. And the tenacity to become a sheriff no matter what it takes. What a kid. Meanwhile, I want to be with Shibuya-kun forever. I'll do my best until the very end. Shibuya-kun, I love you, Shibuya-kun, forever together. Well, guess I don't have anything else to do. I should get back to the office. Hey, kid, you want to come with? Come with? I'll give you a lift. Huh? Where'd he run off to? Takanashi! Toa Takanashi! Uh-oh. You better be nice to Kei. Toa-chan. Aw, what the fuck is wrong with this kid? And so my demi-human sheriff test finally came to an end. Yay! She got accepted! A notification of acceptance. Dear Takanashi-sama, thank you for your participation in the recent demi-human sheriff exam. After careful deliberation, we are pleased to inform you that you have passed. Please prepare the following documents and send them to the demi-human sheriff's bureau. I passed! Wow, I can't believe it! I'm really going to be a demi-human sheriff. Now the two of us will be Shibuya-kun, what are you doing? I'm sorry, this is the first time in my whole life I felt like this. I'm not really sure what to do. I can't resist the urge to hug you right now. What? But we're not even officially dating yet. This is way too pure of me. Just forget it. I don't really mind. Wait a sec. I'm not mentally prepared for a hug at all. Do I smell okay? Can my makeup withstand a close-up? I can't do it. I'll die if I disappoint Shibuya-kun. Then how about this? Aw, handshake. A handshake is fine, right? Yeah, I guess so. It's just a handshake, but the heat from his skin and his warmth is making my heart pound so much I might go crazy. This must be the most special handshake in all the world. Thank you, Takanashi-san, for falling for someone like me. Whoa, you don't get it. I've always liked you. This is so cute! This is where we were supposed to meet for the bureau's training, I think. This is my first day as a trainee. I've got to do my best. If I could stay by Shibuya-kun's side from now on, I might even be able to be able to hold his hand again. Someday, maybe we'll even kiss. You're that weird girl from back then. Huh? Back then. This is Kichi, Shisui. He is he's a Denfair, a half vampire. And it's only 5 hours until he falls in love with Toma Takanashi. You got the wrong person. A formidable heartthrob is on the way. This is going to get ugly. All right, here we go, Chapter 9. A witness of our unofficial merchandise. I don't have the wrong person. You're that fangirl who brought some idols merchandise to the test, aren't you? Shibuya-kun's not an idol. He's just a normal guy who also happens to be a national treasure. What are you talking about? Oh, my God. Introducing Toa's fellow trainee, the Damper. I love that. That's what they're calling they're calling half vampires as Damper. I never knew that that's what it was called. So in other words, you're carrying around idol merch of some classmate you're crushing on, but not only that, but you're going to be a demi-human sheriff for him? Yeah, basically. But it turned out he feels the same, even if we're not dating just yet. Oh, I get it. You're his I get it. You're his backup girl. No, I'm not. What an asshole. It's complicated. Don't be so mean. You don't know anything about us. If you really like each other, wouldn't you be dating no matter what? Whatever. It's got nothing to do with me. Romance and all is just trash anyway. Lee, Kichi, I don't want to see your face. Love doesn't exist. You could die at any moment with a job like being a demi-human sheriff, and you've signed up out of spontaneous feeling like love? You're so stupid. We just met and you're calling me stupid? Like, fuck you, bro. Besides, you're the one who started talking to me. I hate you. How rude. What an awful guy. Hello, I'm Shibuya. I'll be your instructor. I look forward to working with you. Did something happen with you two? Nope. Oh, you wouldn't be like this over nothing. Wait, you wouldn't be like this over nothing. Takanashi-san, you guys will train together a lot from now on. If you're fighting from the start, it'll only get more awkward later. What? I'm stuck with this potato head? Potato head? When a guy's super boring, he starts looking like a potato to me. No such thing as love. Takanashi-san, you blind or what? I'm a super hot guy, so you better take that back. Seriously, what happened? That's enough, you two. You'll deal with some dangerous duties at the Sheriff's Bureau, which means sometimes you have to work in a team. So cooperating with other sheriffs is very important. If things are this bad already, I worry about what might happen later. Ugh, he's right. I may be a trainee, but I'll be taking on real missions from now on. They'll be different from the test. There'll be real battles that I might not survive. I've got to get serious. Hey, so what's your name? Toa Takanashi. I'm Kichi Shisui. Sorry about what I said, Takanashi. Aw, stuff about love gives me real bad flashbacks. I couldn't help getting annoyed. But I'm serious about becoming a demi-human sheriff. So can we start over and work together from now on? Dude, he's being the bigger person. Yeah, that's surprising. He actually apologized properly. I'm sorry for calling you a potato head, too. I won't forgive you until you admit how hot I am. You're still not late, that go! The client is on their way, but it seems they're a bit late. I think they'll be here soon. My first mission, what's it going to be like? I hope it's not too scary. And Shibuya-kun will be right there watching me. I've got to show him how cool I can be. You can do it. Sorry. Whoa, I'm sorry. I'm sorry I'm late, sir, ma'am. She's so big. This is Oka-san from the Bureau's Welfare Department. For your first mission, I want you two to work together to help Oka-san start dating the person she's in love with. Oh my god. Oh my god, that is going to be a very, very challenging task. I love their expressions. Their shocked expression because they have like the galaxy behind. I love it. Mission, a task assigned to an organization or its member which must fulfill. So mission objective romance? Oh my god. All right, now we're getting to chapter 10. I'm Michiru Oga from the Welfare Department at the Sheriff's Bureau. I'm an ogre demi-human, a maiden who's the exact opposite of the stereotype of her race. She's pretty, but she is thick. Like, I need to see if those are muscle or if that is fat. But anyways, ogres are ferocious demons. They're said to be man-eaters, but this is just a stereotype. Thank you for making time for me today. I look forward to working with you. She's big, but she has a tiny voice. Oh my god. A particularly large love dilemma. Oh my god, he is fine. This is the guy like Kyoji Shidokan. He is not going to date you, woman. I'm sorry. He is just too hot for this. Oh, he looks so cool. Shibuya-kan is number one, of course. He's a good-looking guy, not as handsome as me, of course. Just as you say, he's the world's coolest, nicest, most perfect person ever. Whenever I think about Kyoji, oh no! I simply can't control my strength anymore. San? Thanks to this, I can never manage to finish a date. I gotta have to go. I'm afraid of destroying the city when I panic like that. Destroy the city? Well, that's why I asked for your help to stop me from going on a rampage or running away so I could finish my date. If I could just manage to stay with him until the end. I want to confess to Kyoji how I feel and the fact that I'm a demi-human. Wow, so you're coming out of the demi-human closet? It's the Bureau's goal to support the coexistence of the two species, humans and demi-humans. Sometimes we receive missions like this. That's amazing. Just confessing my feelings to Shibuya-kun took all my courage. I wasn't even brave enough to admit that I was a demi-human. If another demi-human hadn't appeared that day, I know I would have procrastinated telling him, knowing all the while that someday I'd have to. Confessing meant someone I love might end up hating me. I can only imagine how determined she must be to have made up her mind to tell him. I still haven't been able to admit to Shibuya-kun the most important thing. He should be arriving any moment now. Can you hear me, Oga-san? Yes, I can hear you. Then let's review our action plan. What we're here to do today is to stop her from running away or destroying anything, plus any conversational assistance she might need. Conversational assistance? Yeah. Apparently she's not the best conversationalist and panics easily. Our main goal may be to physically stop her if necessary, but we want to prevent it from reaching that point if possible. So let's all work together so she can safely confess her feelings. Can I say something? Do you really think getting a demi-human and a human together is the right thing to do? What do you mean? You see, my mother was human and my father's a vampire. They had a fateful encounter, fell head over heels in love, and then got married. He swore eternal love to her, and my mom chose to become a vampire just like my father so they could spend their lives together. But what do you think happened to them after that? My father fell in love with some other girl like it was no big deal, and then obviously he just abandoned the two of us and left. Oh, that sucks! I guess from my vampire father's point of view, it was something completely natural, but it wasn't like that for my mom. The man she loved to the point of giving up her humanity had left her. She couldn't handle the shock, and she's been hospitalized since then. Oh, I look exactly like my dirtbag father, so my mom doesn't even want to look at me. I doubt I'll ever see her again. That's horrible! Oh my god! Sorry, I'm not trying to tell you a sob story or anything, but my point is, love and romance can be ruined by fleeting emotions. I want to help prevent that from happening. Don't you think that would benefit humans and demi-humans most of all? Well, oh, it's him. Kyoji-kun is here. Anyway, let's just concentrate on making this date a success. As for what comes after that, let's share your story with Oka-san and talk about it with her later. Got it. Princess, sorry for the wait. Princess? What the heck? You're looking way too cute today, Princess. Oh my god, he actually loves her! Oh my god! I've never seen that outfit before, but it looks so good on you. Gotta say, I love it. Oh, stop it. Don't tell me. You dressed up so pretty all for me. You sure know how to make a guy happy. Oh, he's a host. This guy looks like a major player. The watchdogs are feeling tense. Uh-oh. Yeah, his job as a host? Oh no. Oh no, this could get ugly. All right, let's get to chapter 11. To summarize the previous chapter, this player dude showed up. A walking, talking razzle-dazzle. I like his outfit, I'm not gonna lie. Doesn't he look a little different from his photo? Where the heck is this picture from anyway? Oh, that's a photo from his club. Kyoji is a host. A host? The one she fell in love with uses romance as his livelihood. I don't like this. You know what? Maybe it's because he's hot that I don't mind this suit as much, but God, he looks hot. I would normally hate this, but God, he looks hot. Princess, I can carry your bag for you if you like. Your hair looks so nice. I have a thing for girls with pretty hair. I was so excited to see you today that it motivated me to work hard all week long. Just seeing you is so comforting, Princess. I might want to see you every day. He's a pro! He flatters her as easily as he breathes. Be careful, there's a step here. Do you see how attentive he is too? That's nuts. If Shibuya hadn't treated me like this, I would have passed out already. How is Oka-san still okay? Hang on a sec. On a work call. What? Wait, stop! Can't you take a step back for us, Oka-san? I'm sorry. I always get so nervous like this. You know, Kyoji-kun, he's such a prince. Stepped out under the guise of redoing her makeup. What should we do? Rather than the issue of romance between a human and a demi-human, we don't even know if Kyoji-san is a good guy or not. A host's job is to entertain women and earn his living through donations. The way he acts is just way too perfect. He's definitely overdoing it to get something out of her. He's even calling her princess. What are we supposed to do if he's tricking her? We can't know that until we listen a bit longer. I knew it. I knew you wouldn't support me getting together with Kyoji-kun. Huh? Whenever anyone finds out that Kyoji-kun is a host, they're against him. They tell me to give up because he must have an ulterior motive, even though they couldn't possibly know how we've spent our time together or why I fell in love with him. He's a host. You're a demi-human. You know how it looks? Everything boils down to that. But is that true? Is my love for him really mistaken? I'm so stupid. I'm doing the one thing to Oka-san that I hated experiencing myself. I'm denying someone's feelings for another. I hardly even listen to her. Oka-san. I'm sorry for hurting you. The way you feel is not a mistake, I promise. There's no such thing as right or wrong when it comes to liking someone. And it's definitely not something anyone should decide for you. But why exactly did you start to like Kyoji-san? I didn't know what Kyoji-san did for work at first. He got in a fight on the street and I saved him. He said he wanted to thank me by taking me out for dinner. But I hardly ever have the chance to talk to human guys, and I got so nervous. I barely managed to say anything, and our date ended just like that. Even though he said his thanks already and I thought we'd never see each other again, he invited me out again. Every single time I'm too nervous to talk and I end up running away all of a sudden. But he always promises that we'll meet again. Each and every time he tells me we'll see each other next time, Kyoji-san looks so happy whenever we meet. I've never known anyone like that in my whole life. I started to think this is someone who I want to spend more of my life with. I really, really like Kyoji-kun. Then you have to say that to him. Let's make sure that you tell him how you feel, Oka-san. Okay. Wow. Sorry, there was a long line for the bathroom. I'm on my way back. Good, I thought she might have took off again. I've really got to talk to her today. Will that be all? Oh, yeah. Then, please enjoy... Oh, my God, what's he doing here? Then please enjoy your meal. What mixed feelings are hidden between loving and being loved? Dude, what the fuck is this kid? What the fuck is he? Oh my God, please don't tell me this is a Ryota situation. Oh my God. But anyways, I really like the direction the series is going in. This is very, very cute. I hope more people are reading this. But dude, what was he going to tell her? It seems like that based on what she said, he really likes her. This could be very interesting to see how things go, especially with that demon child. Oh my God. Oh my God. But let me know your thoughts in the comment section below what you guys think. And remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe to Nerdigans Inc. Love what we're doing and want to help keep this operation alive and kicking so we can keep bringing you more Sirens Won't Sing For You content. Few ways you could do that. Donate to our Cash App, PayPal, Patreon. Purchase something off our Amazon wishlist. All that's in the description box below. Also make sure you follow us on Twitter, Twitch, Discord. Friend us on PlayStation Network. That's in the description box below as well. Until next time, Nerdigans, I will be seeing you later. Bye!